Prepper basics. Is it a good idea to be a lone wolf? This is Throttle Up Prepper. Prepper basics. Is it a good idea to be a lone wolf? This is Throttle Up Prepper. I'm your host, Jeff, and I would like to take this opportunity to invite you to become a subscriber if you're not already. Please subscribe and hit the notification button so that you get notified every time we put out a video every Monday and Thursday. Currently, occasionally, we get some bonus material, but Monday and Thursdays are my days. Also, if you are a subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I would that everyone would select like on these videos and share the heck out of these things. And I don't know, I just really want one of these bad boys to go viral. Also, take a second to stop by the website, throttleupprepper.com. So the idea for today's topic of is it a good idea to be a lone wolf came from the TV show Alone. Now, it's my understanding it's been out for a while. I don't watch much TV. I just got turned on to it a couple of days ago. I think we started in season 2 when they were in Patagonia. I think that was season 2 anyway. And we haven't finished the season. We're up to about day 50, and I got some observations and started thinking about so many of these prepper channels out here, these guys with these fantasies of being the lone wolf going off into the woods to start some new civilization and survive indefinitely. I don't get it. It's not my thing, but maybe it's yours, and you know, if it is, then more power to you. I don't knock it, I just don't get it. One of the craziest things I noticed right away, and partly because it was pointed out to me ahead of time, is really the level of sadness for the whole thing. I mean, you know, where have I heard this before? It is not good that man should be alone. Heard it somewhere before. Anyway, it just really became incredibly evident seeing these people in seclusion, only a few miles away from each other, but essentially completely alone and cut off from the world. And psychologically, you could just see these people going downhill real quick. Granted, a couple of them I don't think we're all there to start out with, but that's another observation for another time. So problem one with the whole lone wolf thing is, you know, the psychological toll it'll take on you. I just don't think that's good. Now, some of the other observations I had, I can't believe some of these guys, nearly 50 days in, were still working on building their shelter. I don't know. I don't see very well. Maybe they were building like their version of the Taj Mahal, and it takes a while. But it seems to me that should have been like a day one thing. maybe a week to perfect it or something. I don't know. I don't get it. But I found that kind of weird. And also, by day 50, we had a bunch of people drop out, some because of loneliness, and some were just, man, it seemed like they're starving, like no calories coming in. Fishing was tough, and I guess they weren't allowed to capture rodents or something because of some virus that was prevalent in Patagonia. And what I don't understand, now, you're never going to catch me doing this unless my life literally depends upon it. But I've seen Man vs. Wild, and I know you've seen Man vs. Wild. And that brother, Bear Grylls, finds grubs and crickets and all kinds of creepy crawlies under every log. And it seems to me, so far, 50 days in, I haven't seen so much as one person one time on this show seek protein of that type. That's probably a good reason for it. I'd hold out as long as I could too, but you know what? There comes a point these guys are getting delirious. They're weak. They're not functioning at their best. Some of them are starting to get sick. I know that one lady had some spider bites, and seems to have some systemic infection. So I don't know. I think at that point I'd be all over, you know, being a little grub muncher myself, and be, you know, I might have to cook them up, I might have to boil them, I might have to do something to disguise what it actually was. But man, it just seems to me you would do about anything. So this whole lone wolf thing, I don't know, guys, I don't know. I know for me personally, in large part because of the eyesight, that's just not, it's not even an option for me. I'm a group survival kind of guy. I got skills, it's not just a liability for the eyesight. I got skills, I got communication skills, I got first aid skills, I got other skills, encouragement, leadership, inspiration, other kinds of things that I can do and will do as part of my group. And it just seems, you know, if you've got people that you can trust, that is the way to go. You have to be part of a community. So I'm not bringing this up to change the mind necessarily of you who are lone wolf kind of guys. If that's your thing and you've thought it through and maybe it works with your personality, God bless you. More power to you. But for the rest of you guys that are contemplating which way to go and trying to think it through, I'd spend a little more time thinking it through if I were you. Find someone you can trust. There's got to be somebody. Obviously, your family would be the first line of defense, so to speak, and work your plan from there. Just listen, we don't know what's going on. The news is crazy. It is all over the world. It just seems like chaos is just ready to break out. And it is time for us to prepare, no matter what comes our way. Until next time, God bless.